It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Denver. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. This is ahead for about 5. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Broncos switch. Alert!
Takes off right out of the read option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They kick the running back in motion. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. They'll run it for the first time with Audric Estime. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Got his target, it's Baker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut.
They'll throw again. Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, go. Ready.
To throw. Here's Nix. Escapes the puck.
It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
15.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. sideline and secured by London. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. We're a quarter of the way. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Running back sent in motion left. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run. Oh, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. Back to the well again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Play action, Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds London on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completes this one to Baker. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Now we're on the counter. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Running back, motioning right. Nix with it on 1st. On the move, headed. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 37-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. York tacks on that extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's Mayer, he's got it. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Nix now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Now Nix. And this is another incompletion. That one intended for Drake London. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Groupie sends it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
2-2 Atwell, now to return it. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. Man in motion here. First down throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. Up and good from Blankenship. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. On target to Musgrave. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. They'll run it from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man. It's Mayer. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Brought in by Vele. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Nix. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. A tight end in motion now. Nix off the play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On target to Worthy. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Finds his man Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Finds his back complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing again, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Running it now out of the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
So we hit the... Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow, yellow.
From the 27. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. He's got it on the slant. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Broncos 13. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Nick's with it on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. Nick's again on 2nd and 10. Complete. It's Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Got his target. It's Baker. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. And they send a man in motion. They'll throw again. Nix. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Got a man. It's London. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Go.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Plowing up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Nick's looking to throw. It's a Denver touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed.
They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Atwell.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Complete, it's Atwell. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. They're looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chiefs holding on to a field goal lead.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Buying some time right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Right up the gut. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He'll look to throw it. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Running back sent in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Setting up to pass. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Chased out to his right. He's running with it. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Here he is to throw. That one's complete to London. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. 1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Running back sent in motion. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Nix. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Go!
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go! Take go!
Looking to throw it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
See a quarterback do this on 1st down.